When I was 4, my friend Emily's family had this junk car in the backyard. It was covered in dirt and leaves and cobwebs. They called it the Pontiac. And Emily and I played in the Pontiac quite a bit, pretending to go on trips, run errands like big people. I mean, Pontiacs were fun. It wasn't until a few years later that my dad announced he was gonna get a new family car. He said he was thinking about a Pontiac. I laughed. Good one, Dad. But he didn't get it. Only I didn't get it. Because up until that point, I thought Pontiac meant piece of crap car that sits in your backyard and goes nowhere. Oh man, but that was just the start of it. I thought my older sisters were hoarding candy somewhere in the bathroom because I kept hearing the crinkly wrappers from the other side of the door. Turns out that candy was called Tampax, and it wasn't candy. In fact, it wasn't edible at all. I also thought in the old days that color hadn't been invented yet. My grandparents clearly lived in a black and white world. I thought Alaska was an island off the coast of California. I mean, I was a confused little man. And it got me curious as to what other people may have been confused about as kids, so I asked people on my Facebook page. Brian Ahern was told to keep the door to the upstairs farmhouse closed because, as his grandfather warned, there's a draft up there. Only Brian heard, there's a giraffe up there. So from then on, he lived in mortal terror that if that door got opened, a giant gangly giraffe would come crashing down the stairs. While saying the Pledge of Allegiance, Tracy Keane thought the line, "with liberty and justice for all," was actually, "with liver-tea and justice for all," because the forefathers drank tea made from the livers of their enemies. I like this one. Elena Rice thought E.L. Fudge cookies were actually called El Fudge, and she was confused as to why the L's were specifically Mexican.
Why they gotta be Mexican?
Brenda Langford thought chocolate milk came from brown cows. Well, duh, that one's true. Kay Welty thought that our arms were made of hot dogs and our legs were made of stacked hamburgers. What the f? Oh, childhood, such a confusing time. So what sort of things did you get wrong as a kid? Leave a comment below this video or make a video response on YouTube and I'll be sure to accept it underneath this video. I'm Matt Koval. It's good to see you again. If you're new to me, to get my videos, you can subscribe on YouTube or like me on my Facebook page. Please like me. One time I called this girl I'd met a couple nights before and I got her voicemail.
Hey, it's Angie. I'll call you back.
And in the message, I wanted to hit that balance of being interested, but not too interested, you know what I mean?
Does this dress make my butt look big? Well, does it, Phil? Phil, does it or does it not?
Oh God, help me guys, what do I say?